when I met David Schmidt, it was going to be a very long journey. I had that feeling. I just felt it. And I can only say this, that it's been the most wonderful experience to be associated with David Schmidt that I've ever had in my life. And by the way, if it wasn't for the patches, I probably wouldn't be standing here today. And I'm proud to say that at 82, I have many more things to do on this life. And I hope that it's with David, and I know that it's going to be with David, and certainly with the advent of the drones, and believe me, you haven't seen anything yet. Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on just a minute, fine sir. Hold on just a moment.
It was my cue to leave.
I know it was.
Okay.
It was. I got the power. So we wanted to take another magical moment, because any successful movement, it really lives and dies on leadership. It lives and dies on the person that has the vision and that is driving forward. Specifically, servant leadership. And David, over the last 20 years, I think we would all agree that David Schmidt has exercised servant leadership in his very core of his being. For 20 years, thank you, absolutely, absolutely. Go ahead, Nick, go ahead, absolutely. Servant leadership. It really is about the tenets of it: listening, integrity, and respect. And for listening, it's about listening with the heart. David Schmidt listens with his heart to his staff, to his people. He is curious in those moments to understand. He doesn't just listen and not really listen. He listens, and he comes to the table with solutions. He comes to the table with thinking, how can we make this better? How can we impact the world with greatness that's in all of you? He listens with his heart, first of all. So listening. Integrity. Integrity is more than just following the rules. Integrity is being a man of his word. And David, I know I've only worked with you for a short time compared to a lot of the people in this room that have known you, but the integrity of your word, when David Schmidt says something, he means it and he keeps his word. Even the smallest things like being on time to meetings. He is always the first one, the busiest of anybody, but for every call, he is always there a few minutes early. His time is not more important than other people's time, because that is the humility that he has and his respect for other people. So listening, integrity, and that respect. I can tell you, I've been in direct selling, for 30 years, my entire career. I have never, ever worked with the owner and CEO of a company who has more respect for each of you in this room. He is always mindful of how does this impact the brand partners? How are the leaders going to feel about that? The respect that he has for you, it attracted me to the bright light that is David Schmidt. And so we just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for being you, thankful for your parents who brought you up so well to be so amazing. And we have a very special person that has asked to come out and stand here with you for this final presentation of the morning. So, Thomas Burke, could you please come back to the stage? There he is, a little walk-on music for Mr. Burke. We're going to have a picture right here in the front, David, and we have a very special award for you. And so,
difficult for me to come up with something to say when I'm caught off guard. She's had that experience. Thank you for an amazing 20 years. It's been incredible, and I look forward to the next 20 years with all of you. This 20-year journey has been incredible. It's been filled with immense challenges, and in some cases, incredible hardships. And you know, I wouldn't change anything for the world, because each one of those challenges and hardships brought me closer to God. It deepened the prayer that I had every day. And you know, in all of those times of darkness, when things were so difficult, that's really when you find out who you are. You find out what you're made of, and by turning to God, looking for guidance, maintaining faith, working hard, staying focused on your goals, you can achieve anything. Nobody would have thought we would have been here today. So many people thought that Lifewave was going to go out of business. In those early days, we wouldn't survive some of the hardships. But thanks to the grace of God, we did, and we're here, and we're bigger and badder than ever before. I used to think I was a good inventor, but then I realized I really wasn't. It's that when you deepen your connection to God, when you have a life of devotion and prayer each day, what you realize really what's going on is that this information is being given to you, it's being downloaded into your mind from the Spirit, and then it's your responsibility to act on that so you can make this world a better place. And each and every one of us can do this. I asked my patent attorney, because you have to put an inventor name on the patent, and I asked my patent attorney, you know, when I had this realization that I wanted to put the inventor as Lord Jesus Christ, and he said, patent office won't accept that. He said, he's a real person. That's where I got the idea, and I have to sign a document to be truthful. So what's the problem here? But the government didn't like that, go figure. But if I can stand here before you after 20 years with all this success that we've had, having gone through these hardships, what it means to you is that anything that you want to accomplish in life, you can. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to take chances. Don't be afraid to reach out to the world around you to make this world a better place and touch lives. Because even though there are these times of darkness, we can turn things around. We can make a difference. We can be a symbol of hope, and we can be there for people in need. We just have to try. So thank you so much. It's been an amazing 20 years.